Hi, my name is Dr. Ali Caliendo, and this is some information on Foster Care Awareness Month. May is a great time to explore what it means to become a foster parent, or to learn more about what life is like for children in foster care, and how you can step up in everyday ways to help children who can't live with their parents. But one thing that happens during this month every year is that there's a lot of misinformation about what's really going on in our child welfare system. So I'm here to provide a little context to describe what's really going on in terms of children who can't live with either of their parents. The first thing that's so important to know is that if you're interested in becoming a traditional foster parent, please explore that to the fullest extent. Talk to people who are foster parents, attend an info session, and get as much information as you can because you are so needed. But the most successful foster parents are the ones that realize that children really truly need to be with their parents. And when that is possible, becoming a reunification partner as a foster parent is one of the best things you can do to help children heal. So if you're interested in becoming a foster parent, I challenge you to think about turning that term into reunification partner so that you can be part of that child's story and helping them get back to their family. The other thing that is really important to know is that there are unsung heroes in our foster care system, and these are the relatives and family friends that step up to care for children when they enter foster care so that they don't end up in the home of a family that they don't know. This is not to disparage traditional foster parents, of which I was one, but just to celebrate the family that step up and keep children safe and protected with their own family members. I know that if any of my family members ever came into the foster care system, the first thing I would do is step up and say, no, my family should stay with me. What do I need to do? And every day, family steps up in that way, and we are so grateful for those partners. So in Clark County, you may hear that there are about 3,500 children in the foster care system at any given time. Actually, according to data from March of 2020, there are about 3,100 children in foster care, and a plurality of them, about 40%, are in kinship care in foster care. That's incredible. These families are stepping up and doing the work of traditional foster parents, often without even receiving training or financial support before they say, yes, I will keep this child safe. We are so grateful for those amazing kinship foster parents. But I want to blow your mind a little bit more and provide some context to the number of kids that are living in kinship care outside of our child welfare system. Unfortunately, we have about 2,400 children, or excuse me, not 2,400, 24,000 children in Clark County who are not able to live with either parent. That's a huge number. We could fill Thomas and Mack more than once with these children who aren't able to live with either parent. But as you can see, the majority of them, 88% in this dark orange circle, are with their family outside the child welfare system. And then we already talked about these kinship foster parents who make up another 5% of total children in non-parental care, making 93% of kids who can't live with their parents safe and stable with their family. At Foster Kinship, we honor and respect and love these family connections, and we know that research shows that on many variables, children in kinship care do better than children in traditional foster care. And I think it makes sense intuitively. If I couldn't be with my mom when I was growing up, I would prefer to stay with my grandma than to go to a home that I didn't know. And I think that's why it just makes sense that this is happening kind of without any of us knowing. But at Foster Kinship, we are grateful for those families that do step up and keep children out of the foster care system. National nonprofit Generations United reports that this is going on in every single jurisdiction in the United States. And for every one child in foster care with their relatives, there are 20 more children being raised by their grandparents or other relatives outside the child welfare system, saving our taxpayers, our country, an estimated $4 billion annually. So we are so grateful for these families who keep children safe, stable, connected to their siblings, connected to who they are, more likely to be reunified with their parents, and more likely to say they always feel loved than children in a traditional foster care home. So because of that, at Foster Kinship during National Foster Care Awareness Month in May, we are so grateful and want to honor, highlight, and make you all aware of the amazing work of kinship families, how they work with children in and out of the foster care system, and how they help. So how can you help? If you're interested in being a foster parent, I will never, ever discourage you to check out as much information as you can, to talk to a foster parent, to attend an info session. Become a partner in healing families. So think of yourself as a reunification partner. You are really going to benefit children, not just in the immediate present by making sure that they have a safe place to stay while their family works on healing, but also if you can get them home, you're working on healing generational trauma. That is an awesome calling, and I hope that you look into it. But also being able to support a child's natural, biological family connections is a critical part of working in the child welfare system. So thank a caregiver today. They're all around you. And really encourage family connections for kids. Thanks, and happy Foster Care Awareness Month.